Hello to everybody. Well, once again, I want to share with you one of the clinical case that I do and I treat in my clinic, where I want to show you the way I treat class 2 malocclusion using aligners and mini screws. Okay, this woman, when she came to my office, she came with this problem, complaining about the narrow smiles. She wanted to improve. Well, not only the occlusion, and you know that these patients come normally asking for a better smile. And I remember that she was complaining about, well, she felt that she had a really narrow smile. Well, this is the situation that we find. At the beginning, we found, you can see the class 2 malocclusion in both sides, the midline deviated. Also, something that is really impressive is the huge negative torque that we have in canines and premolars, also in upper and lower arch, and also look at the negative torque that we have in incisors, and we don't have any overjet at the beginning, that you know that is mandatory to solve the class 2. Also look at the recessions that she's developing in the lower arch, mainly in the lower right canine. Okay, this is the real situation in a perpendicular view, where you can see the full class 2 that we have in both sides. Okay, without the overjet mandatory. That's so important, because now we have to think about the way we have to create the overjet to create enough overjet to solve the class 2. Okay, you can see here the negative torque canines in incisors. Everything is really collapsed also, and look at the huge inclination that we have in canines. Okay, also the recessions. Well, it's not only a problem of the aesthetic, it's a really big problem in the way she's occluding, in the occlusion, and also the way the periodontal problems are developing in the mouth. Okay, we can see different view. Now look at the asymmetric arch that we have in the upper arch, where the upper arch is really narrow, where the molars are rotated. We have a negative, really negative torque in premolars. When you see the buccal surface of the premolars in an occlusal view, is a huge indicator that the torque in premolars is really negative. Okay, so we analyze all these things. And here, look also how she is developing some recessions in the bone of the lower incisor. Well, we start doing our cephalometric values. Okay, I want to do a good diagnosis in order to know what is the source of the class 2 of these patients. And we can see that mainly the problem we have is a combination between a problem in the upper and the lower arch. Okay, this is the situation where we are, where we want to move the blue line from now to here. So we need to modify a few things. Okay. Also, now these are the steps that we have to follow. Okay, to solve this. First, we need to give some expansion and torque. So we are in this situation where everything is collapsed to inside, and well, we have all this margin to the blue line. So I know that in the expansion is going to be a relative expansion, where I'm going to increase the torque. Okay, so it's going to give me a good improvement in the amount of the space that I need in the back. Okay, so this is the final situation where I'm going to arrive, changing the torque, increasing the expansion. So it's going to create enough space for the mandible to advance. Look at the huge modification that we can achieve just changing the torque of the upper premolar. This is the morphine, where you can see the way we are going to plan the expansion, where I'm going to plan an expansion increasing the torque in premolars, expansion increasing the torque of incisors, expansion the rotating molars. Well, you have to be really careful about the attachments that you have to put in molars and premolars in order to maintain a good fitting of the liners. Okay. Also, we need to prevent the proclination of the lower incisors, because for two reasons. We have a recessions in the gum, and also we need the overjet. Remember that to solve a class 2 we need to maintain the overjet. Okay, so to do that we're going to do some IPR in the lower arch. Okay, I will try to do it in one stage. Okay, and also I'm going to put some meniscus in the upper arch in order to avoid the effect of the class 2 elastic. You know that when you put a class 2 elastic like this, you're going to retrocline the upper incisor and also you're going to procline the lower. So in order to avoid that, I'm going to put only a class 1 elastic. So if I do that, I can reduce the amount of retroclination of the upper incisors, and I can reduce the amount of proclination of the lower incisors. Okay, so this is the idea. Okay, where I'm going to put the aligner. Okay, I'm going to put a meniscus there. Also, the patient is going to use a class 1 elastic. Okay, this is the idea to solve the class 1 to that situation. Okay, we will put the meniscus in the mucogingival junction, well, in the way I put the meniscus, you know. So you can check my videos the way I put the meniscus. Okay, this is the tools that I use. The meniscus that I'm using in this case are the meniscus of the Dr. Chris Chang. Okay, he is my mentor, and he taught me the way to put the meniscus in a way where we can increase the predictability of the meniscus, and in the way we're going to use this class 1 elastic from the meniscus to the cut in the first premolar. And if I do that, I'm going to avoid the inclination and look at the beautiful final result they can achieve doing this biomechanics. Okay, so you can see and check the 2 meniscus there. Okay, the final result. Okay, you have to know that we have to do some modification in the attachments. These are the attachments that they put at the beginning. Okay, and I modify the attachment to that situation. Okay, these attachments are going to work better with the treatment plan that I'm going to plan. Okay, so look at I modify all these attachments and I add all these attachments to increase the predictability in of my case. Okay, this is the way I'm going to plan the case. Okay, and this is the final result. Look also how the gum of the lower right canine has improved. Also the shape of the upper and lower arch where everything is aligned. The final smile, a full mouth smile. Now I increase the torque from canines to premolars. Okay. The final, you can see here both meniscus in both sides. Okay. The evolution from the beginning to the end. From the beginning to the end, look how improved the gum of the lower right canine. Okay, the shape of the upper arch, we expand. Okay, look at the huge change in the upper arch and the final smile of the patient, moving from a narrow smile, really collapse, to a full mouth smile. And all these things you can learn it in the course that I manage with Dr. Ivan, Master COIP. So if you want to learn more, you can follow my work in YouTube, also in Facebook. And if you want to go one step ahead and you want to learn even more all these protocols in order to achieve the best results, in order to see how to grow your business with Invisalign, please join us in Master COIP. Okay, the next edition will be really soon, and I hope to see you there. You can check all the program, all dates, and everything in www.mastercoip.com, and it will be my pleasure to meet with you in our course. Okay, so thank you very much to be there.